Welcome back to my 100% playthrough of Medieval on the Evil difficulty. We are doing all levels with warrior mode, and this is E4M2, the Illumination Complex. Let's begin. Alright, so immediately you can go over here and get this secret with LZ. LZ was here. Was this LZ? I don't know, but it's got a celestial claw, so it's nice to get. We're not going to use the celestial claw. Instead, we're going to use the axe of the Black Labyrinth and grab the staff of the Azure Orb, but we're not going to use that either. Especially not on these guys. Or these guys, for that matter. Now, if you take damage, which you probably will, you can grab large health, maybe multiples of it. But the more important thing to get are these small health pickups. You can also get the mana too. And once you cleared out the area, you can go up this lift to fight more enemies. And grab the Whisper's Edge. It's great for dealing with these Sunseekers. Not so much the Soul Legionnaires. The axe is great for them. They're almost color-coded for you to use the axe. And you can even use it on the Confessor of Dawn. And if you take any damage in that fight, you can grab large health and then the small health pickups. I like to do the large health first, then the small one, so I get the best out of the health advantage. Anyways, we're going to push the button and go down into here to meet some more Sunseekers. Then grab the small health pickups here and take a left into this area and go and try to press water release number 1. After killing the Soul Legionnaires and pressing the water release button, we can now go over here with the Whisper's Edge out and swing it at these guys. The thing about these Sunseekers is the Whisper's Edge is rather nice against them because they like to line up rather horizontally. And our bootleg Quietus is good against enemies that line up horizontally. Sometimes they don't, but you can still use it against them. Like in this area. The Voltride is here, but I still recommend using the Whisper's Edge. Just so you can get the best out of it. Odds are you won't get overkill on these enemies because they're just way too quick. And if one gets stunned, the other will come after you. Anyways, we're gonna go up this stairway, grab the orange mana, and press water release number 2. And we're gonna axe these guys. And if you take any damage, you can grab that health, but it'll be kind of redundant because you can just go over here and get this secret with full health. Isn't that nice? I think so. But now we have the full health and pretty much everything. There are more guys here that will appear. We'll use the Whisper's Edge on them. And just cut them down like trees. While we're around here, let's make sure we grab all the souls. Just so we have soul power. And if you need more blue mana by chance, there's plenty to go around right here. There's some green mana over here, which I'll get right now. Might as well. Now let's do some swimming tricks. You can kind of surface up for a speed boost before going back into the water. But over here is a Soul Butcher, and we are going to use Soul Power on the Soul Butcher. We'll also go all the way over here to meet these fellows. Soul Legionnaires. Yeah, these guys are Soul Legionnaires. Soul as in the sun, not soul as in soul power soul. These guys are kind of irritating to fight because they can kind of deflect your shots. You can use the Celestial Claw on them, but no promises that will work. Because sometimes they can deflect planets too, but usually they don't. Anyways, there's a secret under the stairway. Fairly basic secret. You can grab the Legendary Soul if you happen to want it now. Then you can go into here to get this obscure secret with lots of mana. And we'll get the Whisper's Edge out and use it against these guys. You see what I mean? They line up horizontally a lot of the times. It's great. Alright, after that encounter, you can grab some green mana to compensate for the mana you used. And you can go up this stairway to meet a lot of enemies, like this Confessor of Dawn. Yeah, that's his name. Some Solar Seraphs will also be around. It's a decent place to use the Celestial Claw, as long as these guys aren't running towards your face. You can use the Staff of the Azure Orb on the Solar Seraphs. And of course the Axe on the Legionnaires. Yeah, this place can really whittle your health down. But that's to be expected. Here, take a planet. Yeah, see what I mean? They can't block all the planet shots, can they? Right, so that was a crowded space, and there's still some enemies left. Yeah, wake up. Sun hippies. Alright. Now, before we go into that area, we're gonna go over here. Do a little detour. Because, as you can see, we can just get this Eternum secret. Excuse me. And now we have that secret, we can go for another. And this one isn't as exciting or useful. It potentially can be, but basically what it is, you go all the way over here, do a sick jump, land in this area. You can push this button to go back out from here, but you get a flight power-up from it. Now you can use this flight power-up to go over and get the Eternum quickly, or you could just go into here and just disregard everything. Grab this Star of Torment. It kinda turns off in this place. But that's fine. I'm gonna use the Star of Torment on these guys. Not the most ideal weapon to use against these two types of enemies, but it still works in closed spaces like this. Yeah, we just flew over that trap that would otherwise reveal. If you want to avoid taking damage from it, you can just walk around it from here. Anyways, let's get rid of this leftover fellow and go into this area to grab some health, which we kind of need for this section. Because in this section, there are a number of Solar Seraphs that will want to see you suffer. Lots of alliteration going on. Oh well, we got the Azure Orb. It's got the homing properties, which are great for dealing with these types of enemies. And if you need souls, there's plenty to go around. Over here, I like to use the Voltride, even though there's a chance that it might screw up. I just want to try to get the overkill on at least two of these guys. Close enough. Alright, so now let's grab all the large blue mana pickups. Then go to this part of the floor. Fight this solar baby. And grab the gold key. And look, there are two solar butchers here. And they get 2 Eternum shots. Now this area right here is a real mean son of a bitch. Because you gotta planet jump to get this full green mana. And you gotta planet jump back. I don't need the green mana. What I do need, though, is an excuse to blow these guys up. Or use the Eternum on them. Yeah, just delete them all. Bastards. Yeah, that works just fine. Alright, we got the gold key out of that area, which means we opened the gold door. Well, one of them at least. We can now go into this other golden door and meet these fellows, these friends. Let's get them all out. Use the staff on this fellow. And use the axe on the rest of these guys, except for you. Flying bastard. You can hear armor clenching around. That's because the enemies are down here. And he deflected the planet. Brilliant. That's why you can shoot at the floor or use the axe. Alright, so this area has a button that requires the silver key, but we're going to clear it out right now so we can go into another area. Also maybe grab some mana in the process. Yeah, let's do that. And yeah, this button is the flood control. Here's a Professor of Dawn. We're just gonna blow him up. And he'll just sit there and take it. Alright. Let's go down for a swim in this area. Use the axe, maybe the Whisper's Edge. Yeah, I use it on the Solar Seraph just because I can. You can use the staff, the Azure Orb, if you want. You don't really feel like aiming at them, which usually I don't. But that time I did. In this area you can find Soul Legionnaires, but they won't attack you yet until they go into this part. We're just gonna fire this at them and delete almost all of them. Yeah, they can't really deflect the Star of Torment shots, can they? But they need 3 in order to get killed by it. And look, we blew up the Earth again. How many more times are we gonna do that in this playthrough, I wonder? How does that even work? Blowing up the Earth multiple times. Get out of here. I'm going to suggest that the Celestial Claw makes copies of planets rather than just pulling them directly from their place in space. Whatever, this weapon is weird. But yeah, we used the planet jump to get up here, so we could get this secret with full health. And that is all the secrets, and we have 9 enemies left. Now, where are the 9 enemies? Well, once we grab the silver key, the game will autosave as usual. But we're gonna make our way back down here. And over here, push the button to activate the flood control. And now let's use soul power on this jerk. It's rather evil to fight because can't really dodge his projectiles as good as you usually can. But anyways, these guys are dead. We're gonna use the soul power to go up into this area, which is the exit. But yeah, there are these solar babies. But that's nearly all the enemies. Now, there's something weird about this map, which I might have to show you. In my practice runs, I got all the kills, but Hope you don't mind if I enable something real quick. There are no enemies left, but the kill count says there's one left. Now, in my practice run, this didn't happen, but here, in my recorded runs, it's happening. I don't know why. I can't explain it. There are a few bugs in this game that still haven't been ironed out yet, I suppose, but, you know, it's hard to understand sometimes. But, you know, some of these bugs can be, like, overlooked, but whatever. We are just going to turn this off now and head on out. Alright, that is the Illumination Complex, and it's kinda bugged. Kinda. Sometimes you'll get all the kills, sometimes you won't. I don't know where the last kill is, but apparently the radar thing doesn't show it on my map when I play it. In my practice run, I was able to get all the kills, but here in my recorded playthrough, I tried this once before and it didn't work. I have no idea why, but one enemy just doesn't want to appear, or is like glitched out or something. I have no idea, but it's a strange phenomenon indeed. But if you manage to get the kill yourself, it's fine. But anyways, aside from this like broken kill here, this map is nice. It's got a secret that's pretty strange. The one with the flight power-up, I don't really know where I could properly use it, but you know, it's nice to have anyway. The other secret that requires you to planet jump is pretty evil. I only jumped there to tag it and nothing else. But, you know. Anyways, we were done with this video. Stay tuned for the next one where we go into E4M2, but until then, toodaloo.